Let's talk about Austin. What a crazy night this has been. Final few days of the Texas legislature. It wasn't a bill, which we've all been watching, but today's call for the House Speaker to resign that came out of left field. Shortly after the demand from the Texas Attorney General, the House then fired back. Jack Fink tonight inside the legislative fight that has now taken center stage.
Attorney General Ken Paxton is calling on House Speaker Dade Phelan to resign over this video, claiming Phelan was intoxicated while presiding over the House Friday night.
Mr. Campbell sent an amendment. The amendment is acceptable to the author. Is there objection to the opposite amendment? The chair has none. The amendment is adopted. The chair recognizes Mr. Johnson of Harris. Mr. Johnson of Harris to speak in opposition to the bill.
Paxton tweeted a statement which read in part, quote, "Texans were dismayed to witness his performance presiding over the Texas House in a state of apparent debilitating intoxication. While I hope Speaker Phelan will get the help he needs, he has proven himself unworthy of Texans' trust and incapable of leading the Texas House." In addition, Paxton sent a letter to the chair of the House General Investigating Committee saying, "I am calling upon the committee to open investigation into Speaker Phelan for violation of House rules, state law, and for conduct unbecoming his position." Later in the afternoon, the House fired back at Paxton. The General Investigating Committee met and announced it's been looking into Paxton since March.
The chair moves that the committee direct the issuance of a preservation letter to the Office of the Attorney General, the state agency that is the subject matter of Matter A, to ensure that all evidence relevant to the committee's inquiry is not destroyed or concealed.
The committee's letter to Paxton says, quote, "The House has been conducting an investigation related to your request for $3.3 million of public money to pay a settlement resolving litigation between your agency and terminated whistleblowers. Those whistleblowers are Paxton's former top lieutenants in his office, who went to the FBI more than 2.5 years ago, making allegations of bribery against him. After Paxton fired them, they filed suit against his office." Phelan's communications director said, quote, "The motives for and timing behind Paxton's statement today couldn't be more evident, and that it, quote, amounts to little more than a last-ditch effort to save face. Back in February, I asked Speaker Phelan if taxpayers should pay for the whistleblower settlement."
I don't anticipate that $3.3 million being in the House budget. Mr. Paxton is going to have to come to the Texas House. He's going to have to appear before the Appropriations Committee and make a case to that committee as to why that is a proper use of taxpayer dollars. And then he's going to have to sell it to 76 members of the Texas House. That is his job, not mine.
Paxton has denied any wrongdoing and hasn't been charged amid a federal investigation. He also faces a trial on unrelated state felony fraud charges filed against him 8 years ago. Paxton pleaded not guilty. The feud between Phelan and Paxton comes during the last week of the regular legislative session, and lawmakers must still pass a budget and other priority bills. Jack Fink, CBS News, Texas.